If you go back to the history of the coaches, there's really not one that resembles this profile of a coach, right? I mean,
Right.
even Will had been around the SEC for a long time and then at Florida, but Spurrier and Lou being the most predominant of our lifetimes, basically,
Right.
of knowledge of Gamecock football, it was guys who were established, kind of retread, second career type people. Here's someone who we don't know. I mean, there's no track record. You can look at his dad, you can look at Lincoln Riley or Kirby Smart or whatever, as successful people he's been around, but we don't know what his story is as a head coach. And I think that's a great way to look at it, as there's going to be bumps that come along with that, but this is somebody we can believe in on a personal level. He cares about it. I think I wasn't around for Will, but I think that Spurrier, it really, and Jerry and the family really embraced Columbia and embraced the school, and still, even though it ended the way that it did and people are grumpy about that, like it's still, there's a connection there. And when he's back around like he was in the past week, there's a affinity that he had for South Carolina that wasn't just this transactional, this is where I'm working right now. Like, he cared about it. And I think Shane's going to bring a lot of that, and that in that community, that is meaningful. And I'll say the thing that's probably difficult for Gamecock fans to say is, when you've got what's going on up the road in the upstate, and that's kind of looming over you the way that it does, you need somebody who can love on you and build you up. And you almost have to kind of separate yourself from that even happening in your backyard, and just hope that it doesn't continue for that much longer, even though it looks like there's no signs of slowing down. But I think that you're definitely tracking with a very healthy viewpoint of the SEC is really damn hard to win in, and the East it's the same. It's always going to be some combination of Florida and Georgia, depending on the year. And then everybody else is trying to fight through and break through. So I think healthy expectations and reasonable bars being set are very important for programs like South Carolina and even Tennessee. Kentucky has kind of reached up to that point, that you've just got to hang in there and hope that you can get a run of players like they did 10 years ago that can give you a chance to compete and win the East and have a chance to win the league. And I think, based on what I know, I think Shane has the pedigree and the DNA to be able to do that.